Hello everybody. I know you didn't expect another one just yet, but you've got one. Welcome back to the Bloody Awful Podcast. Apologies for my attire. I have had I keep looking at myself, very busy day indeed. I went to, well, you know what, I'll explain that momentarily. But I've got a fair few things to talk about this time. I've written down over the week what I want to talk about, or what things I thought might be of interest. Starting off as number one, which is today. Of my adventures today, I visited a Starbucks, and does this look worse with the headphones on? I don't even need the headphones. It does look worse with the headphones. We'll keep the headphones on. Totally part of the plan. I went to. You can't see shit, can you? I tried sorting this out before I started the recording, but it didn't work very well, as you can see. I'm using my phone as a webcam. Please tell me if you can notice the difference in quality. I certainly hope you can. I visited the Starbucks, and I don't do Starbucks. I drink a lot of coffee, more than I should. I'm trying to cut down. But I went to Starbucks needing a drink and something to eat. And I thought, right, I'll spend a little bit of money, and you don't want to spend too much. It's Starbucks. Little did I know that I asked the gentleman, if you can call him a gentleman, I asked a lovely chap behind the desk what he would order in my position, because I needed a sweet beverage. And he said, well, I'll give you like a white chocolate, like, mocha. I did one of those sort of voice reverberation things. Clearly gay, perfectly fine, but at the same time, it's sort of get your words out, you know, you don't have to hide behind... This is why it's called the Bloody Awful Podcast, because I will get told off for that. Anyway, he was really, really sweet. And I was like, sod it, go for it. That, you know, white chocolate mocha, it sounds bloody simple. You know, it's a nice cheap drink. And he said, that'll be £5.50. I was like, you fucking what? 5.5 squids for fucking coffee was about that big. And I didn't even taste the white chocolate, if I'm being honest with you. There was no hint of white chocolate whatsoever, in any way, shape or form. Pissing rubbish drink. I was not very happy. It tasted like a mocha, yes, but not what a white chocolate mocha. You know, I asked for a white chocolate, or I'd have just ordered it. I guarantee you, if I'd have just ordered a mocha, it would have been £3 something, or it should have been. I don't know. Either way, Starbucks rip off or sponsor. Could sponsor me, you know, and then I'll try other drinks. Starbucks sponsor me, and I will try other of your drinks. And we will see if any of them are worth ordering or not. Sponsored by Starbucks. I wish that'd be nice. Starbucks, you know what to do. But the reason why I was in Starbucks anyway is because I was waiting for the bus, number 6 bus back to where I currently live, because I was in Bournemouth. I got a phone call yesterday from a recruitment agency, Holt Recruitment, saying, hey, my name's Chelsea, do you want to come in and we'll take your details and we'll see if we've got any positions for you. We most likely have, you know. Tell me about yourself now. So I told her about myself, the poor git. And then she was like, oh, you sound brilliant. Let's take you into the office and we'll talk. Come in tomorrow and we'll talk about it. I came in. I was a bit early, about 20 minutes early. I like to be early for these sorts of things. Dressed to the nines as best I could. Being a man with limited clothing, I should do a clothes shop. I'm very poor. I hate Primark. I've spoken on a previous podcast about how I hate Primark, but I'll do a Primark shop. Probably when I'm up in York. So that's that's one of the other things to talk about. So, got in there, sat down, and this gentleman said, hello my friend, I have your paperwork for you, my friend. I said, lovely, thank you very much, chap, I'll sit down and do this paperwork now. Spent about 15 minutes filling it in. He said, Chelsea is not with you today, my friend. She says she's got everything she needs. She phoned you if you have position. Bye bye. I was like, fucking what? I just travelled an hour and a bit here and an hour and a bit back. Just besides the bloody paperwork you could have emailed over to me. But such is life, and I said thank you anyway, because I was thankful, because if it does happen to get me a job, then I will be very thankful for the 2 hours wasted and £4 spent. 5 and extra £5.50 for a coffee too, remember? So that's been my day today, and then I went to the gym, because that's right folks, I have been going to the gym. Me and big fat lamppost wanker have been going to the gym. Or I've been doing my best. Apparently it's what you're supposed to do when you're heartbroken. I was like, right, I'll go to the gym. And I did. And I have been going since. And It's been alright. It's been the first time I went, I forgot to eat beforehand the entire day, pretty much 2 days. So I was a bit sick. Just a little bit sick. No one needs to know though. I'm not putting it on the internet or anything. And almost fainted. I had a great time. And then Miss Bakewell bought me a little protein bar that I consumed very quickly. Very, very quickly. And that was gone. And once that was gone, I went straight back to what I was. It's because I was rowing. I was doing the rowing machine, and I went incredibly fast and very hard on the rowing machine, as I always do. I've got a bit of PTSD now. I've sort of stopped doing that. I've got a swivel chair, by the way. Swivel chairs are cool. Look, I can swivel. Hey. Anyway, so the Olympic record is 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and on Mark 10 for rowing a mile. And I did it in 3 minutes on the dot. So I was only 15 seconds off the Olympic world record. I was very, very, very pleased. But then I almost died. But, almost dying is sort of part of life, isn't it? Especially part of my life. It's a bloody awful life. I was sponsored by the Bloody Awful Podcast. I named it like that for a reason, alright? I'm going to sit up a bit. Or try to, at least. I look like a giraffe if I sit like this. I don't want to look like a giraffe. I don't look muscly enough. Mind you, I'm not muscly anyway. If I move a bit further forwards, yeah, that's alright. You can't see my necklaces. Don't think so. You can see the one, that's fine. The other's secretive. Nah, it's just a necklace. But I've now done 6 days at the gym. Not in a row. I did 3 in a row, day off, and 3 in a row, it seems. And it's been a very interesting experience. I have felt an improvement. Yet I've not seen it, but I've felt it. And I think when I start to see a change in physical stuff, that's a technical term, you can quote me on that, I will then start to feel more worthy of you. Plus, I am always the tallest in the gym, and yet all of the women in there could beat the shit out of me. It's ridiculous. I feel tiny. And women in gyms are terrifying as well, because they're very sort of scary. The men are fine. The one thing I like about the gym is no one judges you. You are all in there for the very same purpose, which is really nice because, being a retard, I worried about that the first time I went. The first time I went to the gym was a very long time ago. It was about 2.5. It was not the August gone, but the one before that. 2 Augusts ago. When I was originally heartbroken, actually. So apparently that's a phase of mine. But that was a lot worse than this. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is... Oh, I've got a song releasing. We'll get to that. I went to the gym then and learned what I could do then. Me and Kevin, we got gym memberships at the same time. Fuck you, Kevin, I'm calling you out. And then he went once with me and he was like, right, you know what you're doing now? And that's it. Wasted the rest of the membership. I had to keep going on my own, about 2-3 in the morning. I'm fucking where are my specs? I took my glasses off because there's a reflection and you can see what I am doing, but you don't need to see that. But also I look slightly better with the glasses, so I've been told. Fuck it, I'll keep the glasses on. But also another thing I love about the gym is the gym showers. Once I grew up the strength to go into the gym showers, I felt like I was being showered by a pressure washer. Initially, it was absolutely freezing cold and my massive penis, my entire testicles and penis retracted inside of me. I became man woman. There was a transgender operation. Instantly, it was that cold. But then it warmed up and it's quite lovely. Though you have to keep spamming the button as if you're on a very bad lift to get it to keep working, which is fine. It no problem by me at all. I had a very awkward interaction though, because as I was coming in, one of the gentlemen in there was taking pictures of all his massive muscles, and look at me, big muscly man, and I said, I'll be like you one day, fella. I'll have muscles like that. Little did I know that he was another homosexual man, and he said, "No, what did I say? I said something along the lines of, I'll be like you, yeah." He said, "Oh, you'll see me around more often." He said, "Oh, I'd like to see you around more often." And I said, "Thanks." And I went straight to the shower. I had absolutely no idea what to say. As a not homosexual person myself, I did not want to attempt any miserable form of flirtation. The Everyone keeps calling me gay. It's some form of ongoing joke that I know not what it means, but so that's my experience at the gyms. I will keep going as best I can. I'm going with Miss Bakewell, Jess, and Tom. Tom doesn't go all the time because he's very ill all the time because he's a little lad and doesn't eat enough and doesn't drink enough water. Jess and Miss Bakewell go as often as they can. Excuse me? Shit, fucking Jesus. And I try to do as much as I can and go as much as I can as well, but I don't have a routine. Just whatever I feel like doing on the day. I've now been told you're supposed to do a set of, like a limb, like a body part a day, if you will. So legs one day, arms, and then you can do a chest workout, back, shoulders, all of that jazz. You're supposed to be able to do a different one every time you go, which I had no idea about, but I know now, and I will keep doing so in future. Probably, maybe not. Let's be honest, I won't listen to it. But that's how I've been spending some of my time. The other part of my time has been spent writing a song. Yeah, it's shockingly I've written a song. I've always been meaning to, and then I heard this song "Stick Season" by Noah something. It was a lovely song, very well sang, and I thought those chords, that chord progression and that beat is something I can put music to. So I pretty much used his song, but struck away all the lyrics and everything he meant to do, because I wanted to write a song about how I was feeling, and his song was about how he was feeling, which was very similar to mine. So I've used it in my, I don't know when I've never, because the problem is I tried to sing it, and rather than, if I try singing in my accent, which is posh British wanker, it sounds crap. But I've also got a decent country voice to me, but would it be sincere if I'm singing it as not myself and as a country bloke from America? So I'm trying to figure out how I would want to put it into song. The chords are nice and simple, I'll be able to play them, so it'll be actually me playing the guitar. Hopefully I'll upload it to this channel and all about the place. I'll let everyone know when it's done. Yeah, well, the song's complete. I've written the song. I finished it when I got home from the gym. I was very, very happy. Pleasantly surprised, because I've always liked to write. I never thought I'd be able to write a song. But because I had someone else's... Because I've never done any music stuff myself, but I've always understood music, if that makes sense. I've always loved and had a passion for it. And because I had someone else's building blocks to build off of, that foundation allowed me to make my own song. It is about a particular thing, and it's very important to me. It's very therapeutic. It's very emotional. I believe it's going to be called Coffee Cup. Either Coffee Cup or Coffee Pot or something about. I haven't quite got a title to it yet. Heart of Coffee. That's what I'm doing. Heart of Coffee. I like it. Heart of Coffee, or half a heart of coffee. That's fucking banging. Let me write that down. Oh, bugger, I can't see. Where's the new tab button? And then I need to... Right. Oh, bugger, did I press the wrong thing? I think I pressed the wrong thing. Wait, isn't Shift T new tab? Nope. If I tab out of that and then Shift T. Nope. Control T. Yes! Dot. Yes. Did I press the right document? Yes, I did. Okay. Sorry, my camera's over the top of the screen. Half a heart of coffee. If I forget... Oh, bugger, I had caps on. That looks terrible. If I forget to edit this out, you're getting live brain stuff. Half a heart of coffee. Perfect. Like I said, I really like it, but we'll see how it goes. So that's going to be good. I also got a new speaker, which is I'm trying to find segues in between points of what I'm trying to say, but I can't find any. This is the speaker. It was 15 quid from a place known as Home Bargains. By Power Tom, it's got fancy lights, which you could, and a noise, which you can barely see. That second one means it's connected. Which is wonderful. I don't really want to play any music from it, but it's one of those you can do that with. It's good. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. See, that's what I was listening to last. Apparently, when I got back from the gym, didn't realise it was going to play. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a bit crap, you know, quality. 15 quid. You don't expect much anyway, but it is fun and it's very helpful because there's a lot of times where I'm either really angry or. It's mostly when I'm angry I listen to music to calm down. But if I don't want to lie down and listen to music, I can pace with the speaker on it. It's really helpful for me. I'm currently recording this on a PC, and that PC is busted. It's rubbish. It's crap. It's from 2014 and was made in 2014. All the parts are from 2014. It's rubbish. I need a new one. Can't afford it. But just to let you know, I need. To be honest, if I got a new graphics card, it would. That's. Worst comes to worst, I need a new graphics card. You don't need to care about this. I currently have 4 gigabytes. I need at least 8 or more. Now you know. The more you know, you don't need to give a shit. You probably don't. But now you know, which is the important part. I don't have a job yet. I really am trying. I truly am. I'm applying for everything, but I don't have an impressive CV because whilst I've got a lot of experience in a lot of things, it's only for a month or two each time. Which is not helpful because it doesn't look good. So I've removed the temporary stuff off my CV because I went through agencies. I did bar work, hotel work. I was a night manager at different hotels. I did 3 months as a training mechanic. I've done all sorts of bits and bobs. I should probably tell you some stories at some point. Shout out to Rich, by the way. This is a toothbrush I've got on the desk for cleaning my keyboard. I don't brush my teeth with it, but that's why I'm gesturing with it. That's the thumbnail. There you are. Yeah, I really am trying to find work because I whilst money has always been an issue of mine, employment's come back to bite me in the arse because I've only just come out of being homeless when I was desperate for a job, and now I've got an address I can put my name down to. They still won't. No one will take me. If anyone's watching this and you need your very own personal idiots who can do most things and can be taught to do anything. The only reason I'm buggered so much is I can't afford to learn to drive because that shit's about £40 an hour now. And I ain't doing that. Because I need a lot of practice. Because whilst I can get in a car and drive it, I'm not comfortable on the roads yet. And that's what I need practice on. I failed my theory test 9 bloody times now. So the 10th time's a charm in February. Like I said last time, I'm going to make a whole thing about it. That'll be damn good. I realise that you can actually see me very well now. I don't like that. I look terrible. Oh well. See what I mean about the glasses though? You can see everything. You can see my ring, wristband, middle finger. I'm also coaching an esports team, by the way, specifically a Siege esports team, Rainbow Six Siege. I'm the coach for Team OC, Overconfident, and I love my boys. They're great, and like one of them's Tom Birch, I've mentioned before. We've got Drapples, Scroobs. To be honest, all the team's good. But we don't have a permanent fifth yet. If you play PC Rainbow Six Siege and you're any good, leave a comment with Discord or anything, and I'll get back to you because we're always taking in people. Even if you just play as a sub for the team, we're always looking and bits and bobs. Sponsored by Team OC. There you go. We've also sorted out the summer house that I live in. I have a bed, storage boxes, a desk. Can't use the desk, the cupboard. There's a chest of. Yes, there's a chest of drawers. I've still got that very same sofa. That's for Tom to drink his tea. That's parts for me. Well, that's also mine. But that's where I let him drink his tea. Yeah, it was really. Thank you so much to Mark and Nick for getting the insulation done on the roof because it's really warm in here and really nice. I can actually spend time in here now rather than freeze my arse off, which is lovely. I don't have to have the heater on all the time using electricity. You know, it really is nicer in here. What you see before you is currently being lit up. Here's one I prepared earlier by those lights because the big light was causing it to come out of frame. And the camera was coming out of focus all the time. So I couldn't actually, well, I don't know why I'm still gesturing at the lights. Those lights there. those lights were causing the camera to go out of focus. So I had to switch on. No, the main light was causing the camera to go out of focus. The little ones weren't. Simple as per. Oh, I've written down to mention I've run out of money again. You can understand. I don't have any to live on, so that's why I've run out. I've got £40 left, £35 left to last the next 2.5 weeks. That's good. I've also and seller on eBay now, selling bits and bobs, selling parts for the PC that I bought that don't work, selling all sorts of shite. It's going to be quite interesting. Hopefully, I don't have too much to sell other than the bits for the PC. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know about that. Also, I'm going back to Selby. I'll film some footage this time for the podcast. I'm going back North Yorkshire. So it's where I want to end up. It's where I want to live, in Selby, North Yorkshire. But I can't afford to move yet. But I'm going to live in an Airbnb with a nice chap called Tom. Hopefully, he lets me back. If not, I'll have to find another one to see my good friends Chris, Liam, Ellie, Nug, Adam, Swift. Fuck me, there's a lot of the boys up there. Everyone up there. And I look forward to seeing them very much. I'm going from the 10th of August. 10th of August? Fuck me. The 10th of February until the 17th of February. Straight through Valentine's Day and a couple of people's birthdays. So that'll be nice. That's really my last bit of news, to be honest. That's everything covered in one. I don't know what else there is to mention. Thank you very much for sticking with the channel, basically. Thank you very much for putting up with my dumb ass. And I appreciate every view, every comment, every like, and every subscribe. More than you realise, because without this, I think I'd be going insane right now. If I'm being brutally honest. So I appreciate you all, every single one of you. I might also pop a few extra bits and bobs up on the channel rather than just these podcasts. Whilst it will stay the Bloody Awful podcast, I might dot about a bit, add a couple of gaming videos. There's a set of Oracle cards that I was bought that I want to do an Oracle reading. The only hippie stuff that I would ever do. And to be honest, not any good at it. But I was told I was quite good at it, so we'll see if I want to do it or not. Yeah, so we'll see what sort of bits and bobs come up on the channel. I don't know really. We'll just anything I wish to put up. I'm going to talk about the new Doctor Who at some point soon, because a lot of my views on the channel are from Doctor Who because of my love for it. So I'll make a specific Doctor Who episode at some point. Thank you so much for watching, all of you. May the Force be with you. Don't do anything I wouldn't do twice. Don't do anything I would do twice. Don't do anything. Much love to you all. Be careful, be peaceful, and stay safe. All the best.